Hi there, I'm Jarrett Mitchell.
I'm Letty Jane Rennekamp.
And welcome to the Preakness edition of In the Shadow of the Wire. Letty, it is exciting. The Preakness is finally here. It seems like only 2 weeks ago that it was the Derby, and yet here we are at the Preakness. The unbelievable level of excitement that has overtaken us here in Baltimore is incredible. And what I just think that is great is that we've got 4 of the great contenders from the Derby coming into the Preakness, and we got a couple people that have been dodging some of the Derby runners, and they're coming in there today. So, Letty, do you really think anybody can beat up on Street Sense? Anybody can whoop him or Hardspun in this race?
Well, I mean, we just have those couple of Derby horses that I think are the real contenders. The only one I think people are pointing fingers at otherwise is Exchanger, because of his one impressive win at the Federico Tessio Stakes, the only horse here who's actually raced over Pimlico's surface.
But I think this is the finger that I showed to him, because I just think, I know, it's very ribald.
Hey, Jared!
I know, but I just think, man, I hope that people do go into it and bet on him, because I want the odds to be okay, but I just think that, yeah, even though he is a gray, I just don't think Exchanger can do it. Ramon Dominguez, he's probably going to run him into the rail or something.
We have Nick Zito in this race and Dwayne Lucas, but I think both of these horses are just sort of trying to make their little...
But if you'll remember last year, Hemingway's Keys, Nick Zito was able to get him into 3rd place in the Preakness last year. But I just think, to be honest...
Zito has CP West, and Dwayne has Flying First Class, who's a speedball sitting right next to Hardspun in the 6 hole. Hardspun's in the 7 hole. And I mean, do you think Hardspun, they were saying that Pimlico being a speed favoring track is a myth? So do you think...
I don't believe it. Yeah. I mean, it favors speed a little bit, for sure. But I think the myth busting, people said it's because of the tight turns, and that the turns aren't tighter there. I mean...
But we also have Mario Pino, who's a hometown favorite.
He knows the track, and so I feel like, Hardspun's going to get a lot of play.
However, my dad did say that he thought Hardspun looked a little sore.
Yep, so maybe he is sore. I don't know. People have been discounting Hardspun. I think the public are going to get behind him on Saturday.
Yeah, we also just got I want to just say over and over again what a great race he ran.
Yeah, he's an awesome horse.
And that he needs his own mini blanket of roses or something for that run. But of course, I'm always going to stick by Curlin, who broke his maiden on my birthday, who's won me some money in the past, although not on the Derby. And Street Sense, I'd also like to say that 3 of the past 4 Triple Crown winners were also 2-year-old champions. Each of them had a jockey that was maybe not the best jockey of their day, but was sort of their standby, go-to man. Yeah, exactly. Which Calvin Burrell, the man, as we've seen on every newspaper around here in Louisville,
he's awesome.
His dues.
He's great. He lives in the park. He's amazing, and he's not a hobo. In Louisville, the rich people live in the park. And so I think, it's going to be a great day for wagering. To be honest with you, I'm going to go with Street Sense. I think that, Circular Key's a threat. Curlin has a lot of room to improve. But hell, I missed the boat last time. He's the champ. He's the 2-year-old champ, It seems like a lot.
I was just going to say, you want to tell the folks out there about the kind of gambling we're going to do for Pimlico?
Yeah, I have a feeling I got 2 things to talk about on that front, and one is the Pimlico has a 50-cent pick 6 starting on race 7, so that is pretty tight for all you guys out there that like to play the pick 6 but want some value. It's a good one to go with. I'll probably will single Street Sense and Chaloki, which I know everybody and their moms is going to be singling. But I don't see how Chaloki's going to lose in the 9th race, the first annual Barbaro Stakes, which is disappointing to see them add a new stakes race to honor Barbaro, which is fine. It's awesome. But it's sad to see the Pimlico Special go. It's really sad to see the house that Vanderbilt built be destroyed by the idiots at the Magna Company. So it's disappointing, to say the least. But it's great to see that there's a new stakes to honor Barbaro, which will be the linchpin of my pick 6 and $1 million pick 4 beginning on that race.
Which will be, ironically, won by another Michael Matz horse.
Yeah, Michael Matz trains Chaloki, who will be the favorite. He's an even money favorite right now and probably will go off at 1-2.
And I just wanted to mention that there will be a $1 million guaranteed late pick 4. So
that's going to be tight. Starts on the 9th race. So I got to say, we're going to try to win some money that day and try to get our done. There's plenty of stakes races that day, And there's always sure to be something crazy going on during the Preakness. So I guess just win that money, honey.